आप हमारे साथ जुड़े इस ब्रॉडकास्ट पे। Moving on now to some other stories. Gold prices in India have surged significantly, with 24 karat gold reaching rupees 12,868 per gram on October 15th, marking a rupees 328 increase from yesterday and a rupees 2,445 jump from September 15th. This rally, mirrored in 22 carat and 18 carat prices, is being driven by global demand for gold as a safe haven asset amid geopolitical uncertainties and a weakened Indian rupee. Compared to October 15, 2024, when 24 karat gold was rupees 7,197 per gram, the year-over-year increase of nearly 79% underscores strong investor confidence and festive season demand in India. Let's in fact take a better look at the gold prices today and compare them with yesterday's prices last week, last month and last year. So clearly we have been seeing that this is a 79% year-on-year surge, in fact, in the gold prices, be it 24 karat, 18 karat or 22 carat. So on your screens right now over here, we have on 15th October 2025, 12,868 rupees per gram is the price of gold for 24 carat. And on 14th October 2025, we had seen that it was 12,540 rupees, and 22 karat gold on 15th October stood at 11,795 rupees, while on 14th October it stood at 11,495 rupees. So clearly a lot of jump since yesterday's prices. 18 karat gold actually stood at 9,651 rupees today, and yesterday it was at 9,405 rupees. So we can see that there has been quite a lot of jump in the 24 karat, 22 and 18 karat gold prices per gram. Let's see how last week actually it fared. Today, like we have already mentioned, it stood at 12,868. And last week on October the 8th, it was at 12,317 rupees, 24 karat. And 22 karat actually last week was 11,290, and today it's at 11,795. 18 karat gold per gram, last week it only costed us 9,238 rupees, and today it's costing us 9,651 rupees. So clearly we are seeing that prices keep increasing day by day and week on week. Let's see how it actually fared to last month when 15th September. So on 15th September 2025, 24 karat gold stood at 10,423 rupees per gram as compared to today's 12,868. 22 karat gold actually stood at 9,556 rupees, and today it stands at 11,795. 18 karat gold stood at 818 rupees on September 25, but now it stands at 651 rupees. So clearly we can see a massive jump as compared to monthly prices as well, but the biggest difference actually will be when we compare it to last year. 15th October 2024, 24 karat gold was only rupees 7,197, and you can see the huge jump over here. Today it stands at 12,868. 22 karat gold, you could buy that at 6,599 rupees only, and now it's at 11,795. 18 karat gold stood at 5,398 rupees, and today we have to shell out 9,651 rupees. So clearly we can see that in fact the rally has been great, almost 79%. Right now, I'm joined by Dr. Sharath Kohli, senior economist, on this broadcast to help us understand this entire gold rally. Dr. Kohli, thank you for joining us. Appreciate your time. We want to understand a 79% year if we percent increase in gold prices if we compare it year on year. It's a huge margin, and today too we are seeing that the rally continues.
Well, good morning, Shivani, to you and NewsX viewers. Indeed, it's been a phenomenal rally, something which has not been seen in the last more than 50 years. In such a short span of time, the price is rising so much. I think the factors which were driving gold until now, when it comes to geo-economic factors, President Trump's tariffs wars, weakening of the US dollar, then, supply chain disruptions, economic uncertainty, all that remain. But buying from central banks, for me, is at top of the list. Because central banks around the world, they are liquidating their investments in US Treasury bonds because US Treasury is not being considered as very safe because after Trump administration's interference with the Federal Reserve, they feel that their Treasury bonds are not as safe. So they are diverting the money. In fact, they're withdrawing the money from the Treasury bonds, which was supposed to be one of the safest around the world. Even Indian Reserve Bank has invested a lot of money there. So that money is being gradually pulled out and it's been infused into gold. Then a huge demand of the ETFs, exchange traded funds, because that's the safest way to keep gold with you. So I think money getting into 8,300 crores is what was pumped in the month of September in the ETFs. So that has also catapulted the demand to the next level. Add to that, the recent spate of the US-China trade war, China not importing soya bean from the US and President Trump threatening that he's not going to buy cooking oils. All these statements coming, they are creating more and more trade and economic uncertainty because two of the largest economies around the world, if they get into a full-blown trade war, obviously, it causes jitters around the markets. It causes jitters in the financial markets, in the world markets, and in the precious metal markets as well. Apart from this, Shivani, there's also a lot of speculative trading happens. More me and you talk about it. When I say me and you, I mean more people talk about it. If you open any social media these days, you will find 4 out of 10 videos are on gold and silver. So, there is a saying in the world of advertising, in the world of marketing, which says, "Jo dikhta hai, wo bikta hai." What is seen more sells more. So the more we talk about it, people are diverting their money from stock markets to gold. So I think that is leading to the surge in gold and silver prices as of now. And this would continue unless these major factors, they turn around. Geopolitical situation around the world is not very good. There is a lot of tension between NATO and Russia. If you see the northern Russian border and the Baltic countries, there is a lot of troop deployment there. Sweden has asked its residents to collect their groceries for at least a few weeks. So with all these tensions, I think these are fueling gold and silver prices. And silver is going into another territory actually because there is an industrial consumption also. And silver ETFs and spot gold, there's a price difference as well. Plus shortage of spot silver is also being witnessed across the world. So all combined together, I think as of now, the rally seems to be continuing, but there's a word of caution for the investor. They should not get carried away because there's always a correction. Nothing goes up only in one direction. There can be a correction. So you should be very cautious. Keep booking your profits. If you are a short-term or a mid-term investor, you must book your profits and remain invested for remaining part of your holding, Shivani.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Kohli. Always a pleasure to have you come and